This is by far the strangest map I have ever played. Hey everyone, this is Syntax, and today I'm going to be playing Someone Hacked Me by WertAndrew, or yours truly. I'm not actually sure. It's a weird one. I don't want to call it bad, because it's not bad. It's a really interesting concept actually, but the style he went for and what he was trying to execute is just it's so unique to the point where it's not bad. It's literally just weird. I'll have to walk you guys through it, but it's super interesting. Right away you can already see that there's this purple text that's kind of taken over everything he has to say. Really interesting, just types out random things, and obviously the theme is some entity hacked you, and he sticks with this theme throughout the entire map. It's just this kind of Pueblo style building throughout the entire thing, and they're all on their separate islands, and they have this code running up and down all the time, ones and zeros everywhere. It's just super weird. I've never played anything like it, and this is like our main character or whatever, or we're the hacker. I'm not even sure, but you just jump right in and you find these things, you solve little puzzles, and it's really weird. Let's get into it. Now, I'm not gonna do the secret coins, even though there is a bunch of secret coins you could find throughout the different levels, but there's just this theme he went for is just so interesting. He went with tables that are blocking the windows and the doors, and just everything he did. I do really like how he used attribute triggers with this sort of screen to have us do the hacking. And it says the hacker left these behind. I'm wondering what they do. And then, obviously the wording he used, it's kind of like code. It has the hack and then the colon, world gravity, -1000. So the style of writing and the style is really unique and it's really cool, but my goodness, is this a weird map. So our first hack here is going to change the gravity to -1000. And we have to use this. Obviously I'm awful, so I don't know how to use it, but in all seriousness, we have to use this hack to fly up into this spot over here and then progress to the next level. Like that. As you can see, there's different themed names for the different areas. So right now we're in developer mode, and just the style of trees with the log and the bushes on top of it, and like this construction style mixed with the Pueblo. It's just really uncomfortable. I don't really know how else to describe it, but anyway, head under here and we can turn this hack, and we can take fly mode and set it to true. It's almost like you're using command blocks in Minecraft. It's got a similar feel to that, but we use this hack to fly up into this building, and we will progress to the next area once we make this firewall false, and then we can head over to here and progress to the next data block. Again, you can see the whole you can see everywhere you're going, and there's very minimal detail and this awkward use of particle effects with the leaves and the islands that he has everything on. It just didn't make sense. The first time I played it, I was just questioning my existence the entire time I played it. Hack. Antivirus. False. So turn this on, and it makes a really weird noise. But we can head up here, and then we just build up some speed by running to the top of this, and then jumping, and then sprinting forward, and then dodging all these traps because I'm a god. As you can see, there's a coin. There's actually 10 coins you have to get throughout the levels, but I'm not going to bother because I am bad at the game. I never enabled the checkpoint, so I have to do that again. You have to walk over here and turn on this little checkpoint. You can see like this really weird, he's got a random underscore thrown in there. But it turns on a checkpoint here, and then you have a checkpoint to progress, but then you have to kill yourself because it's really hard to do parkour while you're sliding. Anyway, then you just use these giant posts to navigate your way up this thing to your next... I'm awful. Anyway, once you get over here, head to the next data block, and now we have this really weird thing. I actually don't know what this has to do with anything. I mean, just look at the style. It's everything is snapped. I think the thing is, Wert is not actually a bad creator. He's actually the creator of I forget what the map is called. Hold on, give me a second. The Paranoia Tantrum series. So he makes some pretty solid maps, but I do think this whole under detailing style, weird building style thing was done to kind of show off what it would be like to be the hacker of a world, or play as a hacker or play as being hacked. I don't even know what he was going for, but it's very interesting. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with those, but I figured out you can just do it by running on the corner and then running on the first one, jumping on the second one, jumping on the third one, and then jumping over to this platform. But you got to jump on the corner and run right away, and then go 1, 2, 3, and then you head right up to the top here again in this weird, really weird style. Again, what is this main character with the little flag? I mean, it's cool, it's unique, but it's sending me through a loop. This next part is actually pretty cool, and I like the little clock on the thing. But you activate this floor, we can head over here, and then I believe we head over to this spot, and we make this hack inject malware. We set this to true, and this starts spawning carts, which are going to allow us to do wonderful things to this entire map. We actually have to head back because we need to let the cart through and then use the roof of it to jump up to an area. And if we miss, we get trapped. So yeah, wait till your cart's about to roll forward, activate that, get in it, drive it. It's as simple as that. You just scoot it over to here, and then you gotta jump off its roof and then make progress. I'll see if I can do it first try. I probably won't be able to because I'm bad at the game, but you know. Yep. So if you're not bad at the game, you can actually get a first try and then head to the next data block. Now this one for me was actually super frustrating because you activate this kind of weird code that starts deleting these things behind you. You have to make a bunch of awkward jumps to be able to successfully wander your way through the maze, but that jump got me a lot of times. But it's cool. Like, I'm not saying that I hate it. I'm just saying it's very, very unique. But anyway, head over to here and set this to false, firewall to false. It's going to give us access to the triggers over here. If you remember, there were a few triggers over here, and now the firewall is no longer active around them. Again, it's all a hacker theme, it's all a coding theme. Why he went with the islands like they are, I couldn't actually tell you. Anyway, you have these two options. One of them is player collision set to 0 damage, and one of them is set to 100,000. And you need to do this because there's going to be an area you have to fall into by breaking the blocks below you. As you can see, when I run over wood or gravel, it breaks behind me. So you have to complete this little mini temple run kind of course. You got to make all these really awkward jumps. You got to head up the stairs here, make these really awkward window jumps. If I could do this first try, that'd be fantastic. Oh, no I can't because I'm awful. But if you mess up, just hit the player collision 0 and then turn it back on and keep going at it until you get it successfully. Here we go, easy jumps. I lied, I'm so bad at this game. See, it's weird because you can't hit your head. If you hit your head, you lose all your possibilities of actually getting into there. But if you wait too late to move forward, you're not going to get in there. And same thing for the windows. You got to jump at like this really awkward time. And then you got to do it again. And if you fail, you die. Oh, I've done it. Beautiful. So you just head over here, and then we can go ahead and head down. And you just follow this, and instead of going to this attribute trigger, you actually just head up the stairs here, and you can use it to jump in the window here. This will break, and then it'll fake you out, and this will break, and the actual one will be down here, and then you move to the next data block. So I don't think Wert is actually like English, but he has this kind of key in here. He says the password -2 + 1 input when validator passes, and that isn't necessarily true. If you go over here and you get the password, you see that the password is 464. So the password -2 + 1 would actually be 463, but that is not at all what the password is. He actually wanted you to subtract 2 and add 1 to every number. So it's actually 353 that you have to go into for the responding areas. And as you can see, you have to do it when this thing is on your section. So when that's there, I can successfully go, and I have to wait for the 6 to come, and then I can successfully go, and then I have to wait for the, oh, is it? I think it's the 3 again, yeah, but I missed my opportunity, so I have to wait again. But yeah, I was probably stuck on this part for like 30 minutes because I was like, what on earth is this guy talking about? But yeah, just wait for your little sequencers to pass by, and then you will successfully pass through this data block. Boom! On to the next one. This one's weird. You just kind of head up. Again, like it's so uncomfortable. The definition of this map is uncomfortable. So you just come up and you start pickaxing things. And then you go over to this one, and you also start pickaxing things. Like, look at the text that is used. Oh, I don't think we actually pickaxe this one. Return to level 1. So this is actually about proxies, and we have to do some dodging here. But it actually works pretty nicely if you just kind of like follow Ow! Ideally, you don't want to get touched, but you'll be alright if you do. Unless I don't make this. I made it. Everything is fine. You just gotta use your timing, and he actually uses this super clever use of boxes to like transport between different areas of the map. So you throw your box on that side, and then if you look at it in the right spot, you can actually hide in it, and you can go through these like little wooden barrier things. So that is actually super sick. So me and my friend took a box and threw it out there, and this might not actually be the correct way to do it, but this is the way we did it, so you can't hate on us for doing it. But you then use this box to head over to certain areas, and this timing is super strict, so you gotta like hit it and then go like right away, or else yeah, that happens. Actually, I think you just use boxes. If you throw one box down and then you hide in this box and then use the jumping animation out of this box to get up here, it actually works quite nicely. And then you can use a box to get over to this side by just throwing it down, and bada boom bada bing, you have beat the next section. And then we can go to the hacker's location, obviously. So now we head to this, and we have to destroy this man's CPU, and this guy's gonna shoot RPGs at us while we do it. It's very unfortunate. If you're lucky enough, you can actually rocket ride him, but if you're unlucky enough, you'll die. So then he'll explode. You gotta turn on this double jump. I believe it's double jump, yeah. So basically all this does is allows you to fly. So you just like deploy your glider, and you have to maneuver this maze of traps. But it's actually really clever. Like I said, this map is insanely clever in terms of the different mechanics that you have to be able to pull off while you're doing it. So then you get down here and you have to use these little bouncers to like fly up and hit these in like successive order. It's really intense, like stupid intense. So this map goes from like kind of mediocre looking on purpose to like this insane design of like a boss battle. It's got all these CPUs you have to hit, so I will come back once I have destroyed all these things. Once you've destroyed all of its CPUs, this will open up and you will be able to progress. This next part is actually kind of difficult, so just be careful when you're doing this next part because it's full of traps, and it's like kind of hard to navigate, so yeah. Get to go through this lovely trap maze. Oh no! Everything's fine. I lived. And basically we go over to this. We say, give me a sniper. And then we can use it to start doming this guy. And then once you've killed him, you can actually head down here and you think it's over. But you destroy this. And then you get this stupid intense boss battle coming up. What is this hack? Yes, God mode, golden loadout, all this stuff. So now I have 10,000. And I can actually use all this to just go down and completely light up this guy. As you can see, he's got some heck of some upgrades. But if I just empty all my clips into him, he's not going to be able to do anything to me. So just light him up, and I'm pretty sure like that's the entire map after you beat this guy. So yeah, it went from weird and mediocre to like that. And here's the destroyed CPU that you have conquered. And then you finalize your patch, and that's the whole thing. There's a checklist to show you all the secret coins you got. Obviously, I didn't get any secret coins. I guess I got one. I don't even remember getting one, but I did. So that is Someone Hacked Me by Wert. Anyway guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, the map isn't bad. I think he was doing this to try and pull off a particular style, to try and make something super unique. I do think it was on purpose because he actually has made some really solid maps. So there you have it. Go give it a play for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, this has been Syntax. Later.